Hi, I'm Waylon Rector, and I'm here playing guitar with Wayne Kramer.
And I'm Professor Wayne, welcoming you to Professor Wayne's World. I've been away for a while, gallivanting around the world in my band, the MC50. I'm here with Waylon, who is, in my opinion, one of the best guitar players playing and working in Los Angeles today. And I know a lot of guitar players in town, and Waylon is better than 90% of them. And he has a great advantage of, how old are you, Waylon?
23.
He's a young man. He's going to get a lot better. Let Me Try was a Rob Tyner lyric. It's a very early MC5 song. It's sexy in a very subtle way, the lyric. It's not talking about sex from a gross or a graphic way, but it's definitely talking about doing the wild thing, but doing it in a different way, in a kind of more mature way. And that and the nature of the music, the feel of it, the tempo of it, it gives it a nice flavor that we don't hear a lot in today's music. The song went through a couple iterations where at one point it was this big, gigantic production song with, bashing chords and, really powerful dynamics. And then it kind of started to shrink and the process got streamlined until we just got it down to just the song.
Right, yeah. It's a really nice chord progression to solo over. I mean, me and Wayne had already talked about it, that it's like it's actually not your typical like blues chord progression. You're kind of just going from the 5 to the 1, which gives you an opportunity to actually make your solo a lot more melodic, as opposed to just sort of bending notes and, doing your typical kind of 12-bar blues thing. It's a fun progression to be, finding just really nice licks around.
The solo section, it's a moving target. You're right, you have to approach it differently than you would with traditional blues because you're not starting off on the 1 chord, you're starting off on the 5 chord. So you've got to form your melodies around that. And I asked Waylon to play the solo on the performance with the band today, and you'll hear what he did in a minute when we show you that performance.
I wasn't expecting to take a whole solo on, just on my own. It's exciting because it's again, since it's just such a kind of slow, tender song, you really gave me the opportunity to just go for it, harmonically and melodically. And, I mean, it's always going to be a little nerve-wracking to, solo in front of someone like Wayne, but I'm just glad that he, believes me enough to take it all on my own,
All right, we'll give you an idea of kind of how it goes. See what I'm saying? He's a killer guitar player. So it's a nice sticking your toe in, soulful waters, getting baptized in that slow rhythm and blues tradition of R&B ballads. So we're happy to present it to you with a complete band today.